Hi gang, 3.6 number 37. So we're going to take the derivative of this guy here. Now the first part, you have a variable times a variable, so we're going to have to use the product rule. Let me just see if I have another color floating around. I have a blue. I just like to have, okay, I found something. Alright, so here we go. So y prime, or dy dx, is equal to the first times the derivative of the second. Now I put the formula here, so this is u is x, so the derivative of u is going to be, or the derivative of x is going to be 1 over the square root of 1 minus x squared. Alright, so first times derivative of the second plus the second times the derivative of the first. Derivative of x is 1. I didn't do it above here, but you know, you want to really write this in radical form. I'm just rewriting this one in radical form. Alright, so for this piece, this is a composite, right? Because it has an outie and an innie. So we're going to do chain on that. So first let's do the half. So 1/2. And then you subtract 1, so it'll be minus 1/2. Keeping the inside the same for the first swing through. Okay, so that's derivative of the outie. Now we have to do it times the derivative of the innie, which is negative 2x. So remember, chain rule is outie times innie. Alright, ooh, some interesting stuff going on here. So it just depends how you want to write this next step. I'll give you my 2 cents in 1 second. Alright, so over here, I'm going to reduce the 2 with the 2. That's going to leave me with a negative x. A positive and a negative is negative x. Now this is negative, so this means I could flip this down. This is negative, so that means that this could flip down, but it flips down with a half. So you can either write it as a half, raise this to the half, or you could say it's equivalent to saying a square root, right? Let me just say that again to make sure we're all on the same page. This negative means that this piece flips to the denominator. You could raise this whole thing then to a positive 1/2, or you could write it as its radical equivalent, which would be a square root. And as you can see, I'm writing it as a square root because I want you to notice that this and this are equal but opposite in sign. And so therefore this minus this would cancel out, and you're going to be left with arc sine x. And again, if you wrote this as dy dx, that's great, because as you can see, sometimes we'll do implicit and sometimes we won't. If it's not implicit, then I don't care if you do it or not. And this one is not implicit, right? All the stuff on the left was x's, and only the left was a y. So this one was explicit. If it's explicit, a lot of times I just use y prime. Alright gang, that's it on 37. Hope that helped. Bye-bye.